Shay.
Club Shay.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yo. Hey, but you got to. But let me say this: if we're going to get
bro.
there, you got to make sure that you talk about it in full because
Go
there's a timeline.
Okay, we're gonna address the playoffs right after this.
Yeah,
please. But I do have to say, I do have to say this real quick, bro, because it's actually been bothering me for like 3 weeks.
Couple weeks.
So obviously we've all seen Katt Williams on Club Shay Shay.
Got you.
Let me also start by saying that I'm one of the people, as I've said before, football historian. I love Shannon Sharpe's career, who he is as a player, and I also love him as an analyst, to be honest with you. I feel like he in that Stephen A. Skip lane, but I think is authentic to who he is, especially, knowing Southern people, how they talk, how they carry it. He keep it P with him. He sleep with his dog, all that other stuff. Shout out to Shay.
It's more esteemed.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Now,
he sleeps with his dog.
I don't know about that.
I sleep with
Creed
my
ain't
dogs.
getting in my bed. I'm
Really?
First of all,
Zeno
Creed
ain't
gonna
getting
take
in
up
my
the whole
shit
shit.
either.
Me and Creed gonna be fighting 3
Oh,
a.m.
no, Zeus and her will be on.
Yeah, tripping. Yeah, Creed ass. I damn near Creed damn near trying to take over the basement. Look, wait, this ain't about
We'll
this
get
about
there.
shit.
We'll get there.
So my thing is, obviously, he had that interview with Katt Williams, and have y'all seen it? Have y'all watched any
That
of
shit
it?
was long.
It's 3 hours long. I didn't watch it. Did you?
I watched it.
You watched the whole thing?
Yeah, hyperbaric. You know how that go.
Watching the full.
Hey, man, you surprise me all
I'm
the
gonna
time.
watch it
All the
tomorrow.
time, dog.
Speed, you just keep me on my toes, dog. I did not think I couldn't sit
Speed
through
don't
3
be
hours.
listening to new albums.
Yeah,
he
don't-
watching 3-hour interviews.
Yeah,
Tell him
bro.
that shit was
For real.
entertaining. That shit was entertaining, bro.
Shout out to
was.
Speed.
That
Shout out to
was.
Speed.
That
All
was.
right, but the kid that did. But let me say this: I watched most of it at least, and love Katt Williams. Hearing the backlash from what a lot of people saying, sound like a lot of what he said was true. Especially speaking about, I guess, Sed and Steve and that type of stuff. But my thing is, it's two things. First off, like has been said before, and this is not actually my main point, but why do our greats got to tear down our other greats? Now, let me just start by saying this. I appreciate the competition.
Okay.
I appreciate challenging your peers. I appreciate that because it makes us all better. You know what I mean? I appreciate Katt feeling like he want to be in them conversations with the greats. When you talking top 5, put Katt in that. I appreciate him saying, look, I wasn't a part of X, Y, and Z because of this, but don't get it messed up. I'm still, you know what I mean? I'm still there. I appreciate him putting his claim down, planting his flag like that. I appreciate that.
Okay.
But I also just feel like it's corny that, our greats always just tend to seem to want to, like, I don't want to hear, like Steve Harvey, look, right, wrong, whether you thought it was funny, whether you felt like he did some funny stuff with the Kings of Comedy, Steve Harvey is one of the most impactful black men we have, bro, period. He is, bro. He's an icon, bro.
In what realm?
Iconic.
In what realm of what?
No,
bro?
not.
I gotta-
Think about all the
look,
things
in
he...
this.
like-
Go ahead, Jed. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All the things that he's done,
Yeah. Steve
like
Harvey
just in
show.
terms
Like,
of
he's a
success.
staple.
Yeah, he's a staple.
Staple black
like, you get what I'm
man.
saying? Cedric the Entertainer. These are
Yeah.
greats. These are greats that we have.
I plead the fifth.
All I'm gonna say is I just don't like that. This is my personal take from the interview. That's why I didn't really finish it. Only because I don't like greats tearing down greats. But that's not really my main point. My main point for my Club Shay Shay hate is now that Katt did that, it's cool for everybody to just get on a podcast or get on the internet and just start hating. That shit is mad corny.
Yeah, I can see that.
But low key, if you think about it, I don't know, it's not a thing, but think about, like, as black people, we low key, that's what we be doing.
I know, but it's corny. Like, that shit corny. Like,
But
just because you get a platform, just because you get somebody to sit there, like, now you feel like, okay, Katt Williams did it and he did, 50 million views in 2 weeks, or he did whatever the numbers is. It's something crazy. It's interview of the year already. It's cool.
I think he did 10 million in a few days.
All right, but that's lit. And I get that. Good for him. But at the same time, so just off of that, now you're going to get your first opportunity to get on there and just throw a shot at somebody. That's corny, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it started, and I'm going to be honest, like Stephen A., who I seen
Country Wayne was hella
Country
corny.
Wayne,
he was hella
you
corny.
just get on this joint, you
Yeah,
throwing
his shit
shade
was
at
OD.
people,
Yeah,
bro.
his shit was
Like,
hella corny.
bro, it's just like, it's just a lot of people, bro, and it's just like they just using this opportunity, like RG3 too, like RG3, like, and I get it. Look, like we said, it's social media. We get another platform to be who we are. RG3 is on TV. I could appreciate how RG3 carry it because, again, I just appreciate people who are authentic to themselves. That's who RG3 is. But now I feel like if it wasn't for that Katt Williams interview and that Katt Williams wasn't so successful, we don't have Stephen A. disrespecting Jason Whitlock. Whether he deserved it or not, we don't have that happen because he knows that type of content is not successful and it's not welcome. We don't have RG3 just going through all this shit about, and whether Jay was good or not, shit, I got a couple coaches I would want to air out, but it's just still like,
it's not.
It's just like, bro, since when did hating become cool? That's just my biggest issue. Like, let's not do that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it more thorough than that. Like, let's get back on the people that held us down in different ways rather than getting on social media or getting in videos and basically just airing out dirt. Like, since when? Like, that's telling to me, bro. Like, you getting on here, you speaking on private conversations, you speaking on private dealings, and all just because you get you're the first person to speak on something. So now you get to tell your side of the story and make this other person look bad. But my whole thing is, it's just like, bro, like, handle your shit like a man, bro. If you ain't never tell that person that to their face, why you get on social media and all these podcasts and all that shit speaking on stuff like that? Shit is not thorough to me. That's just me.
That's totally understandable.
That's just how I'm seeing the trend that's moving forward. Like, let's chill with the hate. That shit not cool, bro.
Yeah, that's totally understandable. To Katt Williams' defense in the whole situation, Katt Williams, the guy came on Shay Shay's interview first, and then Katt Williams came second.
Both of them two
and
was
told
on first.
his side of the story.
Yeah,
based on, and he did say, if I'm ever in the same room as these guys, I guarantee you I will say everything
I believe
that
that
I'm
about
saying
Katt.
right
I believe
here.
that about Katt.
And I believe that about Katt. Now, everybody else with the follow-up is kind of weird. Like,
for sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Just because somebody else do something don't be so trendy, my nigga. Yeah. Like, in anything you do, don't be so trendy. Like, you're not authentic enough. Like, that's just not authentic enough to go. But I do respect what Katt Williams did because he cleared up the beef. And he didn't do it in a sense of, I'm looking to harm this person or I'm looking to do anything to it. He just talked the situation.
Yeah.
And he was just saying, like, I don't think like whoever looking at the interview on a point of view of to where they looking at it as the drama side, they looking at it as like, oh, this person is wrong or this person just less of a comedian than this. I don't think he discredited Steve Harvey. He just told the truth behind how he look at situations, how Steve Harvey look at situations. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Now, Steve Harvey can come tell his side of the story, and you can take Steve Harvey's side in that point. But if you watch the whole interview or whatever like that, Katt Williams really wasn't just going at them guys. They were just telling them, like, Hollywood do this, Hollywood do that. Like, and just telling them the ins and outs. Same thing we do with the football shit. Yeah. Like he said, an athlete on steroids. Based on an athlete that's not on steroids. I didn't take the steroid route. I took the regular route.
Pure route, for sure.
The pure route.
So my first thought about what obviously Katt was doing in that space with Shannon, I actually thought he put on a comedy special.
Yeah,
that was my very first thought, bro. I was like, yo, bro,
that shit was funny.
He is up here clowning, bro. Like, and he going crazy. Mm-hmm. Everything he talking about is going crazy. Like, you can either mention, like, you can feel it by the way that he introed certain topics that Shannon was talking to him about. Like, he gave a whole lineup and then went and spilled. But I understand, Speak. I definitely understand what you're saying, Z. I understand what you're saying. I guess my only question is that, like, at what point do you get to say that competition is or ain't competition? Like the competitive nature of the situation.
Between hate and competition?
Yeah. Like when do you get to draw the line for that?
I mean, I think for me it's just more so like once you get the airing, now, like I said, moving off of Katt because I felt like some of Katt's clarification, like Speed said, he was responding to a lot of things that was said about him. So that's not necessarily that. But it's just more so like.
You think the Kev shit was hate?
I definitely think the Kev shit was hate. But I also know that they've been going back and forth for a while.
Well, wow.
Shout out to Philly.
Oh, you already know that. That's a fact. North Philly, to be specific.
Legend.
But I felt like at a certain point, it's just like we not going to just get on here and just start throwing a bunch of opinions and just start throwing dirt on people. Like, to me, that's weird. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, let's use our platforms and stuff respectfully. I mean, to be honest with you, some of my disappointment come to Shannon. Only because it's just kind of like, bro, like, I really respect Club Shay Shay and the platform that Shannon has built. I also truly understand what that has done for his leverage in business. You know, how he's able to use that to continue to move forward in this second career in his life. I love all athletes that are able to truly spin, on-field success onto something else, whether that's, I know everybody podcasting shit, I'm podcasting, but shit, you know what I mean? Whether that's real estate, whatever it is, whatever. I love it. And I want to continue, and I love the platform that he built by himself. But let's not use your platform to just become a situation where people come on there just to get they hate and some jealous, weird shit off to everybody else. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's really more so my point, bro.
Nah, I feel you. I was about to say something really crazy, but I'm going to just leave it alone.
Leave Kev out of this.
Oh, no. I wasn't going to Kev. I was like, damn, are you trying to basically talk to Shannon about
But that's the thing, I don't feel like... I
don't want Shannon to become, like... Don't become... A skip.
I feel what you're saying.
Like, don't become that. Like, you know what I mean? Because you got real knowledge. Yeah. Hall of Fame knowledge. Yeah. Top 3 ever at what you do knowledge. True. You get what I'm saying? So, like, and we come to you for that.
Yeah, unquestioned.
And you really, like, real, like, you not from the same type neighborhood I am because we from different places. Like different type of environments and shit. I think he grew up like deep south somewhere.
Yeah, like in
I can't never go to the type towns that he from. But you keep it 100 for the perspective that you have, and it's like we appreciate that. So it's just like that's my only thing. If ain't nobody else gonna say it, I'm gonna be the one to just be like, look, just keep it P, bro. That's all I'm asking for.
Okay. The only thing I can say is, like, even though we not in that actual field to know the lengths and measures that it's okay to go to, because like a guy like Shea, he a Hall of Fame in the NFL, so he already got like that natural instinct to be the best at whatever he do.
Yeah, I see.
So you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't really know how far this media shit can take you, or what lengths you have to go, or if it is letting Katt Williams come and get his shit off, as it is creating a space to where all black comedians or all black like important people can come and get their shit off. Yep. Whether Obama has something to say about the White House, or if Katt Williams had to say something about the industry, or Lil Baby had to come say something about QC or whatever. Let me create a safe place where everybody can come here and tell their truth.
That's fair.
That's fair. Feel what I'm saying?
Like similar, like the difference between like the JBP and $1 Million
exactly.
Game.
But I can't tell you. I can't tell you what to come up here and say.
Yeah.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? I can't police you in that fact.
I think I feel both sides
now
of it, though.
I'm acting like
because he didn't know that
don't
Katt
even want to go.
Right.
He didn't
know that.
But
all
I
he
see
had
what you're
was the
saying,
question set up that he had. You know what I mean? So go ahead, Jay.
Well, it's valid what was he saying, because it's like, okay, like if you think about like the media outlets, like everybody else, like the people who haven't been there, like the people, like you said, like Skip, like people who haven't been in the league. Like sometimes you got to kind of do a little, maybe things not the right way, or you got to kind of weasel around and kind of do some petty shit. Like respectfully, your career, you ain't got to do all that. Mm-hmm. But then, like you said, like he didn't know he was going to say that shit. You can ask some questions and
but in the same sense of everything, like if we gonna do this media thing as black people in general, we gotta hit all corners of the room. Like we can't just stick to sports. That's what they were saying with the whole shut up and dribble movement.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, nah, y'all stay in sports or whatever like that. Nah, we gonna come in here into.
But I think, so to your point, Speed, I think, and that's why I asked the question like before in terms of, right, like Katt going on and talking about the things that he did or saying the things that he say. At every point that he made a point, if he made 30 points, after every 30, he was inciting competition. He was like, well, if a nigga say this, I'm boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Well, you ain't gonna get on the stage with me.
Oh, yeah.
Katt, or Kev, you ain't gonna put more people on than me. Mm-hmm. You ain't gonna do. So that's why I'm saying, like, at what point, because I'm with you on like, hey, well, if we need a space for black men that are successful to be able to come in and talk about whatever it is, be it an issue in the music industry, issue in politics, issues in comedy, sports, wherever, where's the line drawn in terms of it being about competition? And then like Z saying, you're expressing or talking about things that are behind
somebody in a negative way. I think where the line is drawn is you can talk about career things like with somebody is, I'm better than you at this, I'm better than you at that.
Yeah.
You did this to get there and I did this to get there or whatever like that.
Yeah.
The only time you really cross the line to where I got to shut the camera off is if you talk about a man's family, if you talk about harming a man, if you talk about anything like that. Now this is totally beyond competition.
Yeah.
We're not talking about competition no more. We talking about something totally different that you need to step to that man face to face and talk about so he can react. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Okay. So I feel like Katt Williams went in there and he talked about, he kept it P. He kept it straight.
The business, yeah.
We kept it business. I didn't talk about your family. Now, I did kind of like, all right, Katt, you tripping when he started talking about all of them got a certain type of wife and all that type of stuff.
Yeah,
but don't talk about a man's wife on here on this. You know what I mean?
It is something a little bit.
Yeah, so that's what it was.